go, guys. What's happening? Getting some of this mail. Got a whole bunch of crap in my car today. So it's pretty ominous cloud cover. Really weird. Haven't seen this probably ever, where the sun is just starting to shine through, but there's big dark blotches of clouds. It's really strange. Really strange weather indeed. So here's the deal with the weather here, at least from the 10-day forecast. We are going to see the temperature start to fall, and then we're going to see some snow and stuff, some deep freeze, and then at the end of the week it's going to start coming back up again. And by Christmas, now this is just unbelievable. This is if the 10-day forecast actually holds up. I give it a 50-50 for accuracy. We're going to see mid-50s for Christmas Day. That means no snow. I mean, that's basically it. Unless we get pummeled by 2 feet of snow, and even the 50s won't melt it. It's going to look like this. See, look at that cloud. I don't know if you guys can see that or not up there. It almost looks like tornado clouds. It's really weird because you can just barely see the sun creeping in. And you got this big blotch of clouds that's rolling in. It looks just like tornado clouds. It's really strange. So, but anyways, so yeah, Christmas this year has been absolutely weird. Every time we say, oh, okay, well, now we're going to get back to normal temperatures, then something else happens, and then we've got this big spike in temperatures again. So I'm not complaining, but at the same time, it's like Mother Nature has a way of punishing us for enjoying what we want, and that's warmer weather, obviously. Now, I feel kind of bad for the snowplow guys because, here it is almost Christmas, and we've had one snow day where there's actually been just one time that they've actually had to go out. It's not unusual for us to get just a couple of days before Christmas, but just one day, and with very little snow in sight, at least for the next 10 days. These guys, they're not going to be making very much money. In fact, I saw somebody out mowing their lawn, was it Sunday? Because the grass started to grow again. My tree out in my front yard is starting to bud. I mean, this is complete shock to plant life, having to deal with this stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna run to the store real quick and get dinner. Well, lunch and dinner. Wife is gonna be out in Ann Arbor. She's gonna be at the hospital visiting my nephew. He still has some issues going on. Sounds like he's gonna have some lifelong issues unless a miracle is found, just because of the health problems he has right now. But anyway, so I'll continue this video on the way back. So it's amazing to me, being near a cell tower for Sprint, that is, I'm able to get 80 megabits down and 12 up. That's pretty, actually, that's spectacular when you think about it. That tower right over there is a Sprint tower, and it's full LTE, and it's amazing just how fast Sprint is when you're near a tower. But then when you start to get, line of sight issues, you're indoors, things like that, they seem to drop off. I upload all of my YouTube videos, including this one, from work, which is probably about a quarter of a mile or less, actually probably less, from a 4G LTE tower, and it actually does really well. I usually get around 10 megs up, just faster than my home internet, so it seems actually more reliable than my home internet when it comes to that. So that's what I use to upload the videos. It's too bad I don't live nearby a Sprint cell tower, because I would drop my home internet in a heartbeat. Of course, who knows what's going to happen with unlimited data. I'm definitely one of the outliers where I upload and download hundreds of gigs on the Sprint network, so I'm definitely the problem for Sprint. There's no doubt about that, but if they decide to change the language and all this other stuff, even though I'm unlimited for life, start throttling or whatever they want to call it, then there's not much I can do about that, but I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. So, you know, basically, I'm happy with Sprint for the most part. I know a lot of people are not, but they've actually gotten a lot better, at least in their city coverage. You know, I live kind of like on the outside of where I mean, I get good 3G, but as far as LTE is concerned, it's hit and miss. I do get LTE sometimes, but there's a tower that's probably about 1/10 of a mile or so from where we live, but it's a strict Verizon tower. And I guess maybe Sprint doesn't feel the need to pay Verizon for leasing that tower, or maybe Verizon doesn't want anyone else to lease that tower. I don't really know, but that's just the way that it is. You know, when I lived in Hazlet, we were also in a dead spot. It just seemed like we were barely getting signal. Then I move out to East Lansing, same thing, dead spot. I've grown so accustomed to not getting good cell service where I live, but getting excellent coverage in the city. I'm so used to it. That asshole there that just passed in front of us does not stop for stop signs. Just does not. Drives like a complete prick. Stop sign right out in front of our house. Yeah, I can smell it. Guy really needs to get his truck fixed. Probably an old, probably early 80s Cheyenne or something, Chevy pickup truck. Might even have a small block 400 in it, who knows. So, yep, one of those rolling stops. Because he doesn't have exhaust, he thinks he's fast. You probably can't hear it. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later, hopefully soon. I don't know what else to talk about, so we'll see ya. Take it easy.